How would you like to have the virtual leadership skills to take your team to the next level? I'm going to break down Colin Powell's Essence of Leadership principles and help you apply them to your virtual team. I'm Miles 3. I work with passionate, driven international business leaders who have experienced winning moments in the past, but right now they know they need a new game plan. Oftentimes they're feeling like they're not really sure what move to make next, but they know they want to dominate that move so that they can maximize their leadership performance and multiply their bottom line. Colin Powell said the essence of leadership is about doing all that the science of management says you can with the resources you have, but taking that extra step and giving it that spark. And that spark comes from getting people to trust you so that they will follow you if only out of curiosity. To build that kind of trust, you need to have a clear vision and mission. You need to know where you plan to be in the next 10 to 15 years. That long-term vision is something that you need to communicate from day one and sell that idea and get buy-in on it. The more authentic, open, and engaging you stay with that plan, the more trust you're going to build with your team. As you communicate and sell that long-term vision, start building your mission around it. How are you going to make it happen? Begin to put action steps to your plan. What are you going to be doing this year, next 6 months, next 3 months, this week, today? Get your people involved in that. Have them help build that game plan. Then you're going to have buy-in. Then you're going to have trust. If your people are involved in this phase, they're going to have ownership into the daily, weekly, monthly, yearly activities involved in reaching this goal. They know and understand what the next moves are, and they're going to help you get there and help you reach that long-term goal. If your team is bought into the game plan, you need to provide selfless service. It is not about you, it's about them. You want to make this happen with them, through them, and for them. You have included them in the game plan by listening to them, encouraging diversity of thought, showing empathy, and building community among your team. You can do that face-to-face. You can do it virtually as well. Now, help that game plan work for them. To do that, you need to do a few things and do them well. Hey, show me a little bit of love. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. First, you need to get them the resources for the job. They cannot get the job done without the right resources. Find out what they need. Start looking for ways that you can provide it. Yes, you are going to have to spend some money. You're also going to have to spend some time doing your own research about it, but also trust their research. Find out from them, how is this resource going to make them efficient? How is it going to deliver the quality that you're looking for the job? If they can answer those questions and prove it to you, then invest in that resource. Once you invest in that resource for them, you're going to have some happy team members. And those happy team members are going to take that resource and produce the bottom line benefits that you're looking for to improve your business. After you provided them with the right resources, you need to make sure they get the training they need as well. You can do that internally, externally. You can try different things like social learning or workflow learning. Plenty of virtual opportunities for training out there now, or you can try hands-on, whatever might work for them. Find out what is their learning style, what's going to help them learn that. If you invest in that resource for them, make sure they're getting training on that resource and become an expert in their field on that resource as well. Help them understand what their strengths are and make sure they're investing in those strengths through their training so that they become an expert. As they become better in their field of specialty, it's just going to make them more efficient as well. Find out what they're weak in and help them get the skills that they need to be an acceptable level in that certain weakness. There are going to be some weaknesses, no matter how much time they spend training on, they're never going to get even to an acceptable level. Don't even waste your time getting them training on that. Yes, redesign their jobs if you need to. Make sure they're working in their sweet spot. If they're working in their sweet spot, you're going to see the benefit. They're going to be happy. You're going to see the benefit in your bottom line. And that's how a championship team wins, is making sure their people are operating in their sweet spot. Finally, take the risk with them. It's simple, but just lead by example. Get in there and do it. Lead from your strengths. Make sure you have the best resources for your side of the business. Make sure you're getting the training that you need. Tell your people, what is it that you're working on? How are you trying to improve? Delegate those weaknesses out to other experts in that specialty. Continually begin to communicate that vision. Work on that game plan with the team. What are you learning and seeing in the market? What shifts do you see that need to be made? What is your team telling you the shifts that need to be made as well? Encourage and praise that team. Share your wins and losses with them. Whatever you do, don't take out your anger and frustration on them. Find yourself a coach or a mentor. You can take those things too. I hope this has been of value to you. Please share in the comments how it has helped you. For you leaders who are trying to solve some of the problems you're experiencing from the Great Resignation, I have a video for you called I Quit for Something Better Revolution. It'll help you address some of the issues you need to address to solve the problem.